ब्रह्मचर्यव्रती दण्डी सर्ववेदान्तपण्डित श्रीमद्विवेकयोगी मां प्रचोदयतु सर्वदा. Today is Teachers' Day. We select the best teachers and award them. We recognize the great teachers who have adorned the academic life in our country, like most revered late Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who was our president, but before becoming president, he was one of the very well-known teachers in the Indian universities and everywhere. He was recognized as a great teacher. So, we recognize the importance of teachers because we recognize the importance of Guru in guiding the life of a human being. To elevate the life into a realm of true knowledge, a Guru is necessary, and we have already discussed about it, the importance of a Guru, the role of a Guru, etc. Now, especially, as I was telling in the last class, it is going to be a quantum leap. So, from till the end of Raja Yoga, you, you, we were having some Bheda Chinta. But as we stand on the Jnana Sopana, then there is no two, there is only one. So to bring our mind into this oneness, what is the great problem we have? What is it that prevents us from merging totally? Then we will find that is that three-letter word, ego. So, Jnana Yoga insists on our getting rid of that demon from our life, ego. All the great teachers, they all insist that if you want to get the real knowledge, we have to get rid of the ego. But how to get rid of the ego? When you go to Ramana Maharshi, he used to say, who are you? Think about it. Deeply contemplate on who you are. Are you the body? Are you the mind? Are you the intellect? Are you the so-and-so officer? You are the son of so-and-so. Who exactly are you? Then he says, as soon as you get up early in the morning, you are in that pure state of anahambhava. But that small few moments, if we can grasp, contemplate on that, before we identify with our body, mind, intellect and jump out of the bed and start doing our day's work, if that split second, if we could extend in our awareness, that pure self, we have woken from a blissful sleep into the wakefulness, that very short term, egoless state, that is what the great Ramana Maharshi says. Because he says, destruction of ego is liberation. Whether you call meditation or rituals or sadhana, what we have to achieve for the final liberation or moksha is destruction of the ego. Rooted in the ego of I and trying to seek Brahman or God or liberation as an external objective goal. We must understand that. I have to realize Brahman because I find Brahman is something different. I have to realize truth because I consider truth as something different. So he says, to seek Brahman, God or liberation as an external objective goal is like the thief assuming the guise of a policeman to search for the thief, which is he himself. He himself, the thief, is helping us to search for himself. Will he take us there? So ego is dressed like that policeman. We will never be able to catch the thief. In another place he says, the only herb or medicine that can erase the avidya dosha. Because of avidya only we get entrapped by the ego. So to get rid of the avidya dosha, the only medicine is jnana. Hence, Atma Vichara is indispensable for self-knowledge. We must go on thinking, who am I, who am I? Try to eliminate all the unwanted things. Then you will find, some of our worldly interests dropping away from us. Maybe I was very much attracted to dress. And you start thinking of seriously, what does it mean? Hey, I was making a fool of myself. So we lose interest in our external additions to our personality. These objective additions which has nothing to do with our subjective awareness. That is what Sri Shankara teaches us. Mano buddhya hankara chittani naham. Layer after layer after layer. Some great teachers give the example of onion. Go on removing onion, scales of onion, finally nothing remains. Similarly, remove all the unwanted thoughts, unwanted emotions. Then finally you will find at a stillness. At that stillness, hold on to that stillness. Nirvikalpa, Nirakara, Shivanandarupa, Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. You go on looking at the sky. The sky is full of clouds, dark clouds, sometimes colored in the sun's light. But after all that goes, they are always on the movement. Then finally, suddenly you will find the sky is so clear and blue and without the trace of a cloud. Then you will find that, can I have a mind like that? That should be our ideal. To have a mind which is totally devoid of any clouds, prejudices, judgments, love, affection, understanding, misunderstanding. So many clouds are there in our mental sky. Slowly remove them. Then finally, when you remove the ego, we will find only the existence, my existence, I am. In that I am, when all these are left out, what remains is Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. That should be our ultimate in meditation. We must learn to abide in the self, because heart itself is Brahman. To locate the heart source, we have to trace the I source. Where is our heart? Is it that which is pumping? Finally we will find, searching for the heart, we will end up in the I. And that I, hold on to that and find out who that I is. The source of my life, the source of my knowledge, the source of my bliss. Then you will find there's a great peace. In that peace, learn to abide. And what is the advantage of knowing this truth? Is it of any advantage to me? Yes, because once this truth becomes part of our awareness, in your thoughts, words and deeds, from the Jnana Sopana you look down, the work which you were doing, your thoughts and emotions, they should all be, they were all colored with ego earlier. Now they have lost their color. They become like crystals reflecting the whiteness. Swamiji used to say, remove all the colors, let them all merge into the whiteness, purity of whiteness. In the same way, we should allow all these emotions to go away. Only that pure sattvic knowledge of I am the truth, that alone should remain in our mind. And when this becomes part of our understanding, our works become stronger and purposeful and fulfilling. Our thoughts and emotions become richer and richer. And then our whole existence becomes centered in the truth. So that should be a sort of meditative journey we should undertake from the Jnana Sopanam.